So if you look at the news, there's a lot of press around large language models being deployed in the public cloud, running on NVIDIA. Everybody's talked about that. And we think that that's a great place to train these large language models on publicly available data sets, not proprietary data sets, but publicly available data sets. So you can do a lot of that. That's very expensive. And there's going to be a few companies that provide these LLM models. There's some open source ones that are also coming. For example, Llama from Facebook, or Meta, I should say. But then what's going to happen is a lot of the enterprise customers are going to take those models and fine-tune them with their own proprietary data sets that they do not want to share with anybody else. They're also likely going to make those models more compact because it's very expensive to run very large models. And people are finding out as they go through the experimenting phase that they have to really optimize how they run AI. So two things there, right? They have to make it more compact, and they have to run it where they have the data sets. And in many cases, the data sets are not all in the public cloud. Yes, there will be some in the public cloud, but there's also a lot of use cases we see from our customers where their data set is either on-prem or it's at their edge. Retail is a great example. Surveillance is a great example. Manufacturing is another example. A lot of these are happening in the edge where data is being generated, and you need to have inferencing happening locally. So what we see here is that companies will likely deploy and update these large language models from the cloud, fine-tune them to their data sets, and then deploy them locally wherever they need to for inferencing. That can happen at the core, and they can also deploy that at the edge. And we've been at the edge for a long time with our platforms already, and we have been running regular AI workloads for quite a while. And Gen AI is just the next step in that journey. And so we believe there's a significant opportunity for Nutanix to provide a platform to do this. And that's why we announced GPT in a Box recently. GPT in a Box is a turnkey offering where we package together a number of things along with our core portfolio. So we include a curated set of large language models. We include what we call MLOps, machine learning operations, common open source platforms like PyTorch, Kubeflow, et cetera. Put that together with our core platform, our Nutanix cloud infrastructure, along with our Nutanix unified storage. Most modern applications are built on files and object store. We have all of that, and it runs on the same standard hardware that we already have with our partners, GPU-enabled servers. All those servers are enabled with GPUs. We've been supporting NVIDIA GPUs for a long time. We are part of the NVIDIA AI for Enterprises certification, so we are a certified partner there, and all our hardware partners support these GPUs. And we're also seeing some edge use cases where GPUs may not be necessary or smaller GPUs might be used. We support those as well. So this is a value proposition, right? We help companies deploy these AI applications where they need to deploy them in a turnkey manner, because companies struggle with getting all of this stuff to work together. There's a lot of things that they have to pull together, and getting all this to work is a big undertaking. And like we've done with everything else, simplifying infrastructure, we're doing the same here, but simplifying how companies can run AI in a responsible way wherever they'd like to run it. That's our value proposition.